Hi guys, so today we're going to be looking at the Joie Mimzy Snacker high chair versus the Joie Mimzy 2-in-1 high chair. So let's unbox the Joie Mimzy Snacker and see what's inside. So as you can see from the box, everything's packed really neatly inside. You've got the high chair tray, the high chair folded up nicely, and you can see by the size of the box that the high chair is actually really compact. The Joie Mimzy Snacker is the cheapest of the Mimzy range in Joie's range of high chairs. Probably because it's the lightest, it's the smallest, it's kind of their travel high chair, I guess. Really handy as well if you don't have much space in your house, or much storage space, because you know it is tiny. Look at it, it's so small. Then we've got the stand there. Let's get everything out. Ooh, that's stuck in there. So you can see from just unpacking the product that it comes in 3 parts. So I'm going to have to assemble it, but I'm sure this will be so easy. So here we've got the instruction manual, which is quite a solid book. It's got quite a lot of information in it. And let's just set the high chair up to start with. So I'll take all these bits apart. This is the basket that goes underneath the high chair. So just need to work out how to unfold this. Would probably be a lot easier if I read the instructions, but oh well. Okay, so lifting the backrest into the up position, then we can unfold the high chair. So that's the high chair seat unit, which we're going to connect to the legs in a minute. And just unstrap all of these bits. So the alphabet print is really sweet. It's got little giraffes, lots of little animals, some birds, a whale, and then some, you know, a kangaroo, and then it's got leaves and just really cute things on it. So I think it's a really kind of gender neutral print. It's suitable for boys and girls. It's a really soft padded seat liner as well. Like, it's quite a comfortable seat for your baby to sit in. So basically we've got some labels here, lots of labels to cut off. Where's the scissors? Cut these off first. So let's put the legs on. Presuming that hopefully it'll be quite simple. Is there a front and a back? Don't think so. So presuming there's not a front and back, I guess the legs just kind of go on like this. I mean, it's a bit fiddly because probably need more than one person if you want to make it easier. Push in those little silver hole buttons there. And then that pops in. So that's the front, and then the back. Oh, actually this basket actually hooks off, so if you want to make it easy for yourself, like I obviously don't, just want to do that. There we go. So same thing, push the holes in. Can't get that one in, and that snaps in. So there, so that's kind of set up. Just cut these off. So I'll stand it up and I can properly clip the basket in. They slot on really easily, just into little hooks underneath the high chair. And the storage basket's just good for storing all of your little like feed-in time things. If your little one needs kind of anything specific that they like with their high chair, it's just a good kind of little addition just to pop things in, really, you know, that are essential for your dinner times. Okay, so in addition to the high chair, we've also got the food tray, which I'm just going to take this off. So you've also got the snack tray, which has a really handy little cup holder in there to keep your little one's drink still, and grippy things there just to place on the tray. And I believe the tray has 3 different positions. So you've got 1, 2, 3. Ooh. 3 there. So obviously it gives your little one a little bit more room in the tray as they grow, in the high chair as they grow. As well as this, it's got a 5-point harness, which is really easy to unclip and clip into. This harness can then be adjusted up to this height as well. So again, it really helps when your little one's getting older. So this is the Joie Mimzy Snacker high chair all set up. It's a really compact and neat high chair. It's perfect if you haven't really got much space in your house. It's lightweight. I think it weighs 6.6 kilos or around 6.5 kilos. So it's literally great if you can't lift heavy things. You know, really easy to store away. If you want to remove the tray, you can do, just like that. And it also stores onto the back, just like this. So just slot it onto the back there when you don't need it. It's just the perfect high chair, really. Not too big, not too bulky, perfect size. So the Joie Mimzy Snacker high chair is suitable from 6 months to 15 kilos, which is approximately 3 years old. So it's perfect for your growing little one, especially if you don't have much room in your house. It will last a few years. RRP's at £60, so it's absolutely perfect if you've not really got a big budget, but you need something that will last you a long time. You know, it is the only high chair that you'll probably need. It's also got 3 recline positions. So that's the first, that's the second, and that's the third. Okay, so it's really, really handy for when you're feeding your little one. Okay, so one of the best things about the Joie Mimzy Snacker high chair is that it has a one-hand fold. So there's a fold strap just here, which you'll want to pull up, and the high chair folds really simply like that, and it's also freestanding, so you can store it kind of around your house in small spaces anywhere you need to. So that's a great little addition to your nursery collection. So now I'm just going to unfold the high chair just to show you how easy it is. So you just want to grab the backrest, pull it up, and there you are. It is so easy to fold and unfold. And then you want to take the food tray off the back, slot it onto the front, and you're ready to go just like that. So let's get into the unboxing of the Joie Mimzy 2-in-1 high chair. So this high chair is quite heavy. The weight of the high chair is about 10.9 kilos. So these are all the parts you get with the Mimzy Snacker high chair. It does require quite a lot of setting up. Everything's also kind of tied together, so you'll need a pair of scissors to get it all started. You've got the seat liner there, you've got the high chair and hardware, and then you've got your snack tray, your food tray with a snack tray on top of it, and then a mini snack tray which you can attach to it just for your little snacks and bits and bobs there, and it's really easy to pop in the dishwasher then. So we'll get stuck in and get it all set up. That clips in there quite securely. Then you've got the leg rest, the harness right there, and obviously the backrest mechanism. So next we'll want to put the seat liner onto this high chair. Just comes separately in the bag, so you need to unpack it all. Obviously this is just for demonstration, but as you're setting it up you'd put it on the lowest one, because presuming your baby is not getting any younger, they'll only grow, so you want to put it on the lower one. Then harness strap through there, nearly there. Really like this pattern that comes with the in the rain print. It's very like just grey and white stripy pattern. Kind of fits with a lot of interiors at the moment, so it's really fashionable. Right, we're there. So that's all slotted on. It kind of all just sits really snug in the seat. So you've got everything clipped in. One of the good things about the Joie Mimzy 2-in-1 is that it comes with an infant insert, which obviously has the In the Rain print on it, which I think is so cute because it's lots of little giraffes and ducks with umbrellas and buggies. So this obviously just slides in. Or all the holes, that goes there. On that one, and on this one. And finally, you are all set up, ready to go. So that is a really, really soft touch, cozy infant insert there. Your little one will be so comfortable in this seat. It's a really, really cozy high chair. So that's the basics of the high chair setup. Next we're going to put the leg rest on there, which is really simple. It's literally something you just take out and slot in. So you want to start from up here, and then as your baby grows and gets older, you can slide it out, slot it down, and slot it down again. So it's a 3-position leg rest, which you can also, you know, move to different positions as well. So this is the food tray for the high chair. It kind of needs a little bit of setting up when you first unpack it. So that clips in there solid, and that will do the same. There we go, so they're clipped in there. And then you'll need to grab this thing, which comes with the leg rest, which I didn't realise what it was at first, and pop it in here. Then if you don't want something quite as big as this, you can simply take this off. And the Joie Mimzy Snacker also comes with a mini snack tray which you can attach to it. So clip it on exactly the same as you would the other bit. You've got a tiny little bit for the snacks, and then you've got a cup holder as well. So it's, I mean, you know, it does the same job, but it's not got sections. It's easier to clean because it's smaller. If you've not got enough space in your dishwasher, just put this one in instead of the bigger one. So you will love that. As it is suitable from 6 months to 15 kilos, you can adjust the harness position. So from the shorter one to the taller one as baby grows. Then take this out as they grow, because they won't need the newborn insert anymore. And you will also love that the Mimzy Snacker high chair has 3 backrest positions. So 1, 2, and then you're sitting up for 3. So it is really good when you're feeding your little baby. If you need to lay them down afterwards, perfect. So another great thing about the Mimzy Snacker high chair is that it's not just a high chair, it's also a table chair. So as your little one gets older and they need to sit at the table, you'll just want to remove the snack tray. And then you'll want to lower that down to table height. So your little one can sit with you at the table, which is really great. So what you can see I've done here is that the tray actually does attach to the back of the seat, so while you don't need it anymore, it's a great way to store the tray, especially when they get old enough to sit at the table with mum and dad. Literally just attach it to the back of the seat, and then when you need it, pop it off, because it is just a pop on, pop off tray. So I'll just pop the tray back on again. It kind of just fits in really neatly, pops on. So then when you want to go to fold the high chair, just bring it up. You just want to grab the 2 buttons on each side, so one here and then one the other, and then pull it up, and then it does a great freestanding fold. So you can just fold it up and leave it like that, and obviously bring it down as well, and it makes it even more compact, so you can fit it into quite small storage spaces and cupboards. It's not the smallest high chair on the market, but for the features that it has, and the fact that it RRP's £110, it's a great buy. It's a really suitable size for your home. It has a lot of features. Obviously the newborn insert is a great feature to have, as well as the snack tray that stores on the back of the seat, the adjustable leg rest. What more could you want from a high chair? So I'm just going to unfold it again and show you how easy it is. So literally press the buttons on the side, bring the legs out, and you're ready to go. Then you want to detach the tray from the back, pop it off. I will find a way to do that quite neater. Attach it on there, and you're literally ready to go. So that is the Joie Mimzy 2-in-1 high chair in the In the Rain print, which I actually think is a really sweet print. So just comparing the looks of the Joie Mimzy Snacker and the Joie Mimzy 2-in-1 high chair, which is this one. I personally think the Joie Mimzy 2-in-1 high chair looks a lot nicer. It looks more premium. That may be because it does have the newborn insert in, which the Joie Mimzy Snacker doesn't come with. This high chair also has the snack tray insert and the smaller snack tray insert, which are great additions, also machine washable, whereas this tray just comes on its own. I mean, it does have an integrated cup holder on it, so the tray on its own here doesn't have one. So in that way, or in that respect, it could be a lot more beneficial to some families. Also, the Joie Mimzy 2-in-1 is a bit bulkier. The legs and this kind of piece of hardware here is a lot thicker, but it does make it look a little bit more premium. Some things that I like about the Snacker instead of the Mimzy is that the Snacker has a basket underneath, which I think is a really great addition, especially if your little one has to have certain things while they're eating, because I know how fussy little children can be sometimes. The leg rest is separate and you can't adjust it, which is a downside. However, for, you know, £50 cheaper, the Joie Mimzy Snacker high chair has everything you need. It has 3-position recline, which is the same as the Joie Mimzy 2-in-1. The harnesses are adjustable to 2 different heights as well, same as these. I would say the main difference is that the Joie Mimzy 2-in-1 has a lot more premium fabrics, obviously comes with the insert, whereas the Joie Mimzy Snacker, the fabrics do feel slightly cheaper, but just as comfortable. So it depends on your taste really. I mean, if you want something that looks more premium, then go for the Joie Mimzy 2-in-1. However, if you want something that does more or less exactly the same job and is a lot cheaper, then I would go for the Joie Mimzy Snacker. So there you have the high chairs next to each other without the trays. The Mimzy 2-in-1 has height adjustable buttons, so you can move this one down to table height, whereas the Joie Mimzy Snacker doesn't. It's one height only. However, this does have armrests and this one doesn't. Then you've got the fold. So the fold on the Joie Mimzy 2-in-1 high chair is, I would say it's probably a bit bulkier. So there's the fold there. It's quite a bulky fold. Whereas the fold on the Joie Mimzy Snacker, on the other hand, is so easy. I really prefer this one because you pull the strap in the middle of the seat and it just collapses and folds together. Oh, oops, the tray obviously didn't clip that on properly. There we go, clipped on now. So they're the folds in comparison. If I turn it to the side, you'll see the difference between the high chairs. As in, the Mimzy Snacker is a lot smaller than the Mimzy. Probably one, because the seat on the Mimzy 2-in-1 doesn't fold down, so you've still got that bulkiness at the top, whereas the Mimzy Snacker high chair seat folds into the fold. I'd also say one of the standout features of the Mimzy 2-in-1 high chair, for example, is that it has front wheels, so it is a little bit easier to roll around the house, whereas the Mimzy Snacker doesn't. But on a budget high chair, you know, one that is £50 cheaper than the Mimzy 2-in-1, wheels aren't too necessary. If you're looking at price overall, the Mimzy Snacker is the way to go. If you're looking at a little bit more convenience, but the fold isn't as great, I would say, and is a little bit more bulky, then the Joie Mimzy 2-in-1 is the way to go. However, I would say between the two that the Mimzy Snacker probably does have a lot more value for money. That's just because although it doesn't maybe look as premium and the frame isn't as big and you know, is a little bit thinner, it fits into small spaces. It has a basket underneath, which the Mimzy 2-in-1 doesn't have. The seat is and will be just as comfortable for your little one. Yes, the Mimzy 2-in-1 has a newborn insert, so that might be handy for certain parents that have smaller babies. Obviously, both high chairs are suitable from 6 months to 15 kilos, so you know, both have exactly the same age range, so they're suitable for exactly the same children. Depending on if your little one has wriggly legs when they're eating or restless legs, the Mimzy 2-in-1 obviously has an adjustable leg rest and a calf support, so you can flip that up if you need to, whereas the Mimzy Snacker doesn't. It's a fixed leg rest, only in one place, so that might be a little bit more awkward for your little one if they have restless legs. However, there you have the Joie Mimzy 2-in-1 high chair on the left and the Joie Mimzy Snacker high chair on the right. The Joie Mimzy 2-in-1 RRPs at £110, whereas the Mimzy Snacker RRPs at £60. You can find out a lot more information on them both at buggybaby.co.uk, and if you want, you can buy your favourite one. Thank you for watching.